So there is a video circulating from an NBA YoungBoy concert that went down in Kansas City. Now, NBA YoungBoy's concert or tour has been happening for some time. It's been going viral because the crowd, the NBA YoungBoy fans go hard for him. But at this specific concert in Kansas City at the T-Mobile Arena, there was an elderly man in the video that is seen being attacked by a younger guy, like a really younger guy.
Elderly man was at the show? Or was
the
he
elderly
working?
man was working at the arena. He was
security, right?
Yeah, he was security. They have a different name for him. It's like I'll get the name, but basically he was security, yes. Now, reportedly, an onlooker and the person who recorded the video says that the incident went down or happened over a seating dispute. But the elderly man who says that he suffered, it was non-life-threatening injuries, but there were injuries to his face. He spoke out. He's spoken out now to Fox for a local there. Let's take a listen to him.
I mean, it is serious that I went down and had blows to my head.
That is 66-year-old Thomas Schlange describing the moments he's thrown on his back and repeatedly punched over and over again. And the only thing on his mind?
Just getting him off me. Because he was so enraged, so we were in essence trying to protect the fans.
Did you ever think that you would be in a situation where you were so desperate, feeling as though you're fighting for your life?
Yes.
No.
It's an NBA YoungBoy concert.
As young adults or people growing into adulthood, we need to learn how to control our anger.
He's absolutely right, but has he not seen the video footage of the NBA YoungBoy concerts?
Does he know who NBA YoungBoy is?
Yeah,
where was the rest of the security guards? Why was he alone?
I don't know, because in that video, people from the stands had to help get the boy off of him. There was no other guard, but he also didn't have time to call a guard.
Well, if you ever been to a lot of those shows, a lot of time they're not real bouncer security guards. They're just people that just work at the venue that just tell people where to sit.
Well, they need to be for an NBA YN show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I spoke to Kansas City police trying to get some updates on because I wanted to confirm what reports are that it happened over a seating dispute. They would not disclose that, but all they told me was that the juvenile male was detained and then released. He was detained that same evening. He was released after to his guardian, and it's pending further investigation, but they are working with the prosecutors there to determine if and what charges will be pressed, and then it'll move forward from there.
I will say, though, NBA YoungBoy's had a string of successful sold out arenas or whatever he's doing, and I haven't heard about nothing at all. No incidents. This is the first incident I've heard about.
Yes, and that's what I mean by the energy is insane, but I haven't heard of incidents at all. But yeah, they are young. I actually we were talking about it. I want to go to the concert.
I actually want to as well.
Yeah, because of what the energy in the crowd gives while there. But
y'all definitely will be aunties at that show.
Oh, baby, I'm gonna be acting like an auntie too. Be put up. I need to be in the suite. I need to be. I want to be. I want to give auntie. I'm gonna come in with boots, glasses, the whole thing. I'm fine with being an auntie there.
I know, right?
Please call me ma'am there.
Can he go? But he didn't want me to take him. Yeah.
Who you want to go with?
A couple of his homeboys.
You crazy if you let him?
I didn't say I was gonna let him.
It really hasn't. I haven't heard no incidents at the show.
No. I don't care if it's NBA YoungBoy or if it's whatever. I'm taking my kid.
But
and how old is he? 14?
13.
Oh yeah. 13,
but I told him, I was like, I want to go too, and he was like, nah, I'm gonna just ask my dad or Chris. But it's like, why you don't want to go? So that auntie energy definitely gives heavy with me.
Yes,
but I want to go. I heard it's nice. I heard Tiana Taylor directed it.
Yeah, she's like creative director. Yeah, there was videos going viral. The first couple tour stops, there were videos going viral of her not in the crowd, but on the riser where all the direction stuff happens. Yes, that's one of the reasons that I wanted to go, because I wanted to see all the. I know the visuals are probably gonna be crazy on the stage, but. To be fair, also, I did reach out to NBA YoungBoy's attorney, Drew Finland, just to see if there was anything, because this does look crazy on him, even though it's not his fault. But they haven't gotten back to me as well. So if there's any update, I will let you guys know. Now, in other news, Kamala Harris sat down with The View yesterday, which is a moment I think everybody's been waiting for, because, there has been news about her book, 107 Days Out, and she addresses the moment on The View where she does not separate herself from Biden, which a lot of people think adds to why she lost the election. And they talk about it. Let's take a listen to Kamala Harris on The View.
People wanted to know there was a difference between me and President Biden. I thought it was obvious. And I didn't want to offer a difference in a way that would be received or suggested to be a criticism. And in the campaign, full time I was pointing out the differences. My theory of the case was we need to bring costs down. We're going to extend the child tax credit. We're going to have Medicare cover home health care for people, including people in the sandwich generation who are raising young children and taking care of their parents. It was about we're going to take on price gouging, bringing down costs. And I thought I was making the point. And I realize now that I didn't fully appreciate that how much of an issue it was.
I mean, that moment was definitely one of the reasons that she lost. And it's not just because of that one singular moment on The View. It's how conservative media and Trump PAC ads took it and ran it over and over and over and over again, especially being Joe Biden was so trash and unpopular to people. It was just that simple.
And the fact that she said she would change nothing.
Yes, if somebody's considered that unpopular, according to polling, and people have a feeling towards him like he's trashed, then yes, you got to separate yourself from
She was trying to stay loyal, and it hurt her.
Yes, very much so.
Great read, though. I'm telling you, I thoroughly enjoyed 107 Days.
I want to do. I just hate the fact, as I'm watching these interviews, I keep reiterating this, but I hate the fact that she has to do certain things, like the fact that she had to just think that people would assume that she was different than Biden instead of being able to just say it. I hate that she had to do that.
First of all, why wouldn't you? You're campaigning. Yeah, that's your job to tell people how different you are.
But that's why I hate it, because the reason why she couldn't do it is all of the things. Like she was going to be disloyal. She was going to be not knowing her place. There were so many things that would have threw at her.
She could have done it.
He was so unpopular, though. He was so unpopular. Nobody wanted to ride that train. All she had to say was, I'm going to do things totally different.
It was all a choice. She chose not to. So the only thing she can do now is reflect. Okay? She chose not to.
She also, in wrapping up, I know we got to get out of here. She also reflected on like just finding out like the day that she didn't win the election, and she compared the grief to losing her mom. Can we play that as we exit, or we don't have time?
Okay. That chapter in the book was probably one of the most difficult things that I had to reflect on and write about. Doug and I, my husband, it wasn't until I was writing that chapter that we had ever talked about election night. And that's when Doug told me that he had been out campaigning with my brother-in-law in Pennsylvania. On his way back from a rally, they talked with a mutual friend of ours who was over at Fox News in the war room, who had been hearing about data that suggested things were not looking great in Pennsylvania. So he didn't want to put that on me. He went upstairs and he basically went in the shower and prayed that it was not going to be a bad night. But that night, I grieved in a way that I have not since my mother died. The pain was, it was not at all about losing a race. I knew what it was going to mean for the country. I was going to say for the family. That's how I felt, for the country.
Well, just imagine being out there doing the electric slide all that time with all the HBCU people. And then having to walk out of there. And everybody was somber.
We was there. But hey, imagine God sending Doug's prayer to his spam folder. She said Doug went to the God ain't listening to Doug. She said Doug went to the shower to pray. And God was like, man, I got more pressing issues. Okay. Jesus. Damn.
She needed the black side to pray.
On the way out, this is all nice. But Lori and Damson, they was in Puerto Rico.
They
was
together
in Mexico with me over the weekend.
You were really with them?
Just relax.
Why you didn't call me?
I'm sorry, you was at Vegas with LL Cool J and them. I was in Mexico and I saw Damson Idris and
Lori Harvey.
The
people think they back together.
I mean, look,
after all this time.
Don't ask me. I don't get into people's business like that, but they was there.
I'm so mad you didn't call me, because I do.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's a good little look, though. I like them together.
All right.
Yeah, they cute.
Oh, that is the latest with Lauren. Now, when we come back, we got the mix. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?